Why does your medical practice need YouTube videos? In this video, I will tell you exactly why YouTube isn't only good for your practice, but actually a necessity. But before I begin, my name is Zachary Greaton. I'm the CEO and founder of Greaton Medical Marketing, and our goal is to help people out with what we call the trifecta of medical marketing. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, okay? Which means that somebody goes to Google or they go on YouTube and they will search, how do I fix problem X, Y, and Z? If you are posting content on that exact topic, your video will pop up. And not only will it pop up when they click on that video and they go over to your website, it acts as backlinks and it helps out your SEO. All those keywords are owned by Google and they help go into your website and on your online presence to help boost your rankings, which is something everybody wants. And on YouTube, the great thing is about it, people have higher attention spans. If you're on TikTok, if you're on Instagram, it's really hard to educate somebody that doesn't want to be educated. But on YouTube, they're actively seeking the information. They're there to listen for sometimes 10, 20, 30, 40 minutes if it is good information. For you, you are an absolute expert in your field. You know everything there is to know about your craft and your specialty. Why wouldn't you want to sit down and talk to somebody before they even come in? It's like a consultation before the consultation. They come in knowing what questions to ask. They won't waste your time on certain things. And they're going to say, hey, I watched this video that you talked about X, Y, and Z, and I absolutely loved it. And it really opened my eyes to why I needed to come in today. Great. You just skipped past all of the hard stuff. If you have 4 competitors, you go on everybody's website. 3 of them have no video content. The 4th one has YouTube videos of a doctor sitting down explaining the things that they're looking for. They like the doctor, it's professional, it's clean, it's entertaining. Who are you gonna go to? I personally would rather go to the one that I feel like I already know. I feel like I can trust them. The way they were speaking, I was like, oh yeah, they feel like a friend. They feel like somebody I can trust. It seems like a lot of work. Sitting down, making a new video every day or every week. Well, here's another beauty of YouTube. YouTube, you don't need to post every day. And in fact, posting every day can actually hurt you on YouTube. Your followers probably don't want to see it that much. For educational content, 1 to 3 times a week is a sweet spot. But even posting bi-weekly yields huge benefits. Even posting once a month or every other month, if it's a really good video, can still get you tens of thousands of views, hundreds of thousands of views long-term. Because on YouTube, they have what is called evergreen content. If you teach somebody something and it's timeless, the views can keep going up and up and up and up over the next 5, 10 years. And next thing you know, you go online and you're like, wow, I've been seen 100,000 times for this video that I forgot I did. It doesn't need to be really overwhelming. Now, YouTube quality of camera does matter to an extent. So while you can use an iPhone, it's not always preferred, but there's a lot of consumer grade cameras that are really good. And on top of that, there's local videographers and agencies everywhere that can help you out at an affordable cost. And all you do is you schedule your day accordingly. You can find one day out of the week, even if it's the day off. And that sucks. I try not to do that for people, but if they're really busy, sometimes doing one day off that usually you would go home, okay, go spend 4 hours at the office, film some videos, get it out of the way. Have 2 or 3 topics you want to talk about, sit down and have a conversation. Send it to an editor that they'll make it sound nice and they'll get rid of all the fluff and all that. Just have a conversation with the camera. You know, just start creating content. If you want to level it up and you want to make it better, you can always go on that deep dive, start investing more. And YouTube does start paying once you start getting a bunch of views. So it starts to offset the cost long-term if you really find your audience. With YouTube being a giant search engine, like I mentioned at the beginning, the SEO benefits are huge. I can't tell you how frustrated I was when I first got into the marketing agency space because in all transparency, I came from the video space. My background at the very beginning was video and then it turned into branding and total marketing and advertising at large as I started scaling this out. And when I first started, I would see all these SEO agencies that were working with clients that part of their SEO tactics was saying, okay, we're going to do all this work. And then once you sign, we're going to tell you to go film 30 videos based on these search terms that we're giving you. And while sure, there's value to that, they're giving you the search terms, they weren't even filming them for them because part of their tactic was to make you film content. So you would pay them a lot of money to then force you to do a lot of work because videos are so impactful. So while SEO is extremely important, and I most definitely recommend working with an SEO agency to rank you up above the competitors, one of the key things you can do without even hiring somebody right now Start producing videos, put them on your website, throw them on YouTube, and of course, put them everywhere else, turn them into short form content if you can. SEO is sort of search everywhere optimization now, so everything should have a presence, but YouTube specifically, just start putting content on there. Those keywords will go into the Google algorithm. Google loves you updating content on your website. Not only that, it's not even just the search terms. If you go on a website and you start watching videos, guess what? People stay on your website longer. Google likes that. That's a sign of a high-performing website and a website that offers value, because at the end of the day, Google is there for the consumer. They're there to protect them, which means they want you to offer something that the consumer wants. Video content is a great way to make them stay. To summarize everything, film YouTube content. It is built for you. If you sat down and talked to a camera the way it was a patient, you would be shocked of the amount of content you could do with ease just by answering the same questions you answer every single day for patients. Don't worry too much about how much you're posting. YouTube is great because even posting once a month offers a lot of value, and the algorithm isn't going to forget about you. The content is evergreen. People don't forget about it the way they do TikTok and Instagram. It doesn't get buried. It keeps showing up in search results for years to come if you create a reliable, credible piece of content that lasts. A good piece of content will last forever on YouTube, and it helps your SEO. I can't say that enough. I know for a fact, we look at the numbers on Google. Everybody is searching for medical practice SEO. It is such a high search volume thing. And I wish for everybody watching this video, if anything to take away from, if you start making YouTube videos, you can make an impact on your SEO just on your own. And the final thing is, it's not as complicated as you think. Likely have an iPhone, a Galaxy phone, the cameras on them are really good. You have no reason not to be able to start shooting content, schedule one day, and just start filming YouTube content. You'll feel like a madman for 20 minutes talking to yourself in a room, send it to an editor, or if you want to edit it yourself or have somebody in the staff do it, and put it up on YouTube and see what happens. You would be shocked. You could even do a behind the scenes, just showing a procedure, and people watch that. Some of our highest performing videos for clients is when we come in and just film them in the operating room, or we'll film them in a consultation and we just record it. People like seeing that stuff. It offers value. And if you got value out of this video, please go check out all the other videos on our YouTube and our own little cinematic universe. Go check out all of our playlists, whether it's SEO, creative branding, or advertising. We have plenty of content for you. Thank you for your time.